Suspicious behaviour. Suspicious behaviour, Shadows. What have we got to do? What have we got to do to be reported?
We can be heroes everywhere we go. You can have all that we ever want. Singing like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible. We're unstoppable.
Morning gang, this is James Sinclair here on Backstage Business, and we're into London again today. Chudlington sitting next to me in the passenger seat. We've got meetings in London today, and then we're going to come back and we've got some fantastic content for you, which we'll be sharing at March Fun, which we don't usually do on Backstage Business, but there's a few things that I do want to share with you, some exciting stuff that I'm preparing. New books coming out very soon, Chudlington. It's gone off to the editors, and the updated version of the original book that I wrote, The Millionaire Clown, and we're going to share some little secrets of what we're up to with that thing as well, and all of that stuff in between. I'm still dealing with Chudlington. So much work on the fire at Cambridge. One of our sites had a fire. It was an absolute disaster. Victim of arson we was, burglary and arson, all in one go. So I'm dealing with that. It's quite a lot of work. And it's just going on and on and on. It's causing me a few issues which I need to deal with. Just part of the things that you have to do with running a business, Chudlington. Running a business. So, see you in London, gang. See you in London. So Chudders, just had a great day in the big city up in London. Sorry we couldn't film the meetings, confidential, but I'm getting really excited about something that we're developing right now, which is the updated version of my existing book, The Millionaire Clown, which is sort of the essential rules for business. I'm really excited about some of the stuff that we're doing for that, because I've updated it with 3 brand new chapters, and this is the stuff that I've learned over the last 4 years, speaking to tons and tons of entrepreneurs and business owners, where I've spoke on stages or I've helped other business owners, and I think these 3 things are some of the things that I've really learned that I think business owners need to understand. So let's just cover those 3 brand new chapters, Chubbers, that I've been working on, all written and sent over to Mark Creaser, co-founder of the Entrepreneurs Network. It's really good. He's going to have a little look over it and see if he can add any of his copywriting skills to make the flow nicer, but I've put these salient points in there. So let's have a look. Number 1, we're looking at whether you want to have 1 or 100. So we're looking at making a big small business or a big business, and understanding that a medium-sized business is a really hard place to be. So we've been going through understanding that process, that lots and lots of people don't realise the struggle of getting through a medium-sized business. So that's all in there as well, and that's going to be really crucial, a really good bit of reading material for, you know, entrepreneurs and business owners that might be stuck in that rut. And we discuss how lots of people return back to being a big small business, because the journey to build a big business is quite monstrumentous, gang, monstrumentous. Then we've got another chapter which I've added in. This is something that I've really learned, Chudlington, is people just have bad ideas. I've had bad ideas. And it's about how your ideas suck and how they can be just a nightmare for your business. So I put a whole chapter in, because this I think is really crucial, that I wanted to add to the first book, about, you know, really making sure you have the right ideas and spending your time developing the right ideas, and being, you know, truthful that sometimes your idea sucks. The main chapter that I wanted to add in was what I call the entrepreneur's cancer. And the entrepreneur's cancer is entrepreneurs that focus on stuff that is, how can you put it, new, rather than existing. They don't allow themselves to compound and leverage off of their existing ideas. So when you're building a company, you've got fantastic management, you get customers, you get a history, which is, you know, trust, your brand, you build up all this stuff, and you can leverage off of that stuff. But lots and lots of entrepreneurs, they start something, they're not getting immediate results, they jump on and do something else, and then jump on and do something else, and they're riding 3 horses at once, if you were. So I've put a whole chapter on why you should be avoiding that, and some of the things that I've done, that I've learned, and why it's smart to, you know, get the thing built, the original thing built, and get that over the line first. And that, Chudders, is the 3 chapters, but in far more detail. Even though I told you that, it's still going to be worth reading. Now, the other thing that I want to talk to you about, planning in advance. Do you remember, Chudders, over here, look at these lines. Can you see this, Chudders? Look at that. That is the maize growing right down to the very end of that field. See how fast that's growing. So, gang, this is the start of our maize, which opens for the summer holidays. I think we should keep featuring this in Backstage, and then when it's done, we'll take you on a little journey around the maize. So that's being built. I think we've wrapped up this episode of Backstage Business. So we had a great day on PR yesterday. We've already got some stuff happening with that. We're going to be doing an article for Real Business. I'm a big fan of Real Business. If you're an entrepreneur or a business owner in the UK, you should be getting the emails from Real Business. Subscribe to their list, because they really send out some really good content, which I actually enjoy reading. So a little plug for them there. Don't usually do that, do we, Chudders? We don't do plugs, but we will for them because I like their work. And I'll see you tomorrow, gang. Ta-ra!